Hi, my friend, it's Pat Sloan here. Today has two memorable things, this day in history. So we're going to start with that. 1952, Mr. Potato Head was first introduced. I just think Mr. Potato Head was so interesting and so unique. I mean, as a kid, I wanted one so badly. And I didn't necessarily want to stick the stuff into a real potato. I wanted that plasticky form. I don't know. I loved it. The other one is perfect for this week. 1904, the St. Louis World's Fair. This is the first day that a ice cream cone, the cone part, was introduced. There's lots of folklore about how that cone came to be, such as they ran out of cups, and so the vendor just fashioned from some dough, the batter that they had, they fashioned the cones. But being that this was ice cream this week for Sweet Dreams, our Block Wednesday, that is just perfect. I lived in St. Louis for a few years back in the day, just before Greg and I were married. And it was just a sort of a fun thing to know about our town at that time. So there you go. Have an ice cream today. And if you have a Mr. Potato Head, get it out and take a look at it. I am sure I had one at some point. I don't have a great memory of having it, but I imagine that we did because I can sort of remember putting the things in it. Either that or a buddy had one. One of my friends had one. Okay, let me just show you. I have this up on the wall right now because I went ahead and sort of mocked up what it would look like to have that many of the flying geese units across the top of the jelly sizzle, and I love it. I love it. I have enough of, and I've got them all. Where are they at? Oh, they're over here. Yeah, I have it all cut. So I have all of these cut, ready to make the rest of the half square triangles. Then I'll use the yellow in the corner. I'm pretty sure. I'm going to try yellow first. Yellow in the corner and then between the two sections. I figure, I didn't do the math yet, but it's probably going to be about 3 by 6. You know, it'll probably be like this, the width of two half square triangles. So I think that's where that's all going to go. The other thing let's talk about that's on our calendar for today is where are we at with our projects, our UFOs, our schedule, our goals. We're going into a new month tomorrow, May, the merry month of May. So I took a look, and yesterday I told you that I needed to get the binding on that Woodland Wonderland, so I had one binding done for the month, which is basically the only UFO, outstanding project that I worked on for April. And be sure not to stick myself, I have one pin in here. So the binding is on, ta-da! And I am stitching the sleeve down. So that's what the pin is. So right now I have got about half of the hanging sleeve, rather, not the binding. I had bindings by machine. I have the hanging sleeve here, and I've got, see, my hand can go in this part, but it's stitched to here down, and so the back is just one full fabric. I am stitching with this gorgeous, I did it by machine, the binding by machine, with this gorgeous brown. I don't know how I get so excited about brown thread, but I'm like, oh, that's so pretty. So here is my binding by machine. So you can see it there. And if you want to see the back, there is the back. So I think it's looking fantastic. I just need to finish that and then do the label, and it will go off to my buddy. So then I'm excited to send that to her. So I don't know if she realizes it's coming to her because you know, she may not, but I didn't tell her. So can't wait. All right, just a reminder, please subscribe to my channel because you will get a notice and know when all the new things are. You'll never miss out. You'll be able to find me on your watch list. So here at YouTube, so you don't have to go hunting for my channel. And I have this fabulous promotion. Maybe that's the right word. So this will go to somebody when I hit 85,000. So this sweet little quilt and I will personalize the label to you because the label is empty. So it will go to the person, personalized, and then I will also be sending to somebody outside of the United States one of my new thread boxes from Aurifil. So you have to subscribe though, and as we get closer to 85,000, I will do something to figure out who these will go to, and then we'll do this again at 95,000, and we'll do it again at 102,000, because I think we need to have a full set of friends here at the YouTube channel. Okay, what did I get done? Let's switch over. Let's switch over to what did I get done? And what will I do for May? So I told you what I got done, which was just that binding. So what will I do for May? I'm using the same sheet again, and I have old school binding, happy everything binding, the little owl, like the version of that was in red and white binding for that. That's 3 bindings, and then there's a small pink and yellow checkerboard which still does not have binding. That's, you know, so that is 4 bindings. And then I would like to play with the red and white crumb blocks. We'll see. That's not, I don't know. Don't know if I'll get to that. So this is May for projects that are older, because I do have things, these are things that are so close to being done, like bindings or you know, final of assembly, and I do have a few tops. So those are all the things I'd like to concentrate on the next few months to kind of wrap those up, and then I will start to address projects that are in progress, things that are have quite a bit more work to move them forward to be done. You know, they will have to be sort of split up or ongoing, or work on some and then put them away for a bit, that kind of a thing. So I'd like to analyze those, but not until I kind of have this other group done. That's the goal. Anyways, that's my thought for how to address it right now. What else do we have? Oh, I have some stuff to do on the other side of the table. So we're going to hop over there. But before we hop over there, it is Midnight Moon Day. And yes! So what I want to do is take this off the wall and put the Midnight Moon blocks up there so that you can see them. And then we'll hop on the other side here of the table. This is week 4 for Midnight Moon. It is a Halloween version of the Summer Moon from this book. Let me show you the last set of blocks that I did. Got them done. Here we go. So now I'm caught up on the blocks. So I have not done any of the sashings, you know, settings, which I'd like to try, but I just haven't gotten to those yet. So these are where I am. Now I do have that little one. I did the black a different fabric than the other fabric, because what I'm looking at is in my bin of fabrics, if I bought a little extra, then I know I can continue that through all the blocks. But the ones where I only have a fat quarter and it had suggested that everything be half yards, then I know I will use from my stash. Now up on the wall are the other ones. So let me just stick these here. So this is so cool. They are, I'm shocked that I've gotten them all done, honestly, but I really am. But there they are. Let me just scroll them in. So, ooh, nice, right? They're just looking so, so good. So the key for me has been to use these boards. I'm using this size, so I have 3 of them, and I'm cutting each of the, you know, placing the blocks on here cut, and then during the week I can sew them kind of as I'm doing other things or just sit down for a few minutes. But the whole key for me has been to cut all 3 blocks. And so that will be what I do today. And here are the blocks for this week, which are I get to use a different background this week, which is fun. So the bear's track, that's the bear's paw one. And then the other one is called Buzzard's Roost, which, I don't know, that's an awful name. I'm not fond of buzzards. But I think on the Buzzard's Roost, I might go ahead and try some starching. I have not been starching anything yet. None of these blocks are starched, which, you know, I just don't want to take the time to starch them. But I think I might try it for that Buzzard's Roost, because with those littler, especially the smallest block, you know, when you get to the smallest block, tiny little flying geese, it's going to help. It's going to help with that and make them a little bit easier to handle. Okay, let's go in the back side of the table for some other fun stuff. First, let's do a mail call. Yes, fun mail call. So I have from Teresa in Minnesota. So she sent me this beautiful card. Look at that. Look at that, so pretty. And inside were some selvages for my project. I like this one. Look, they have like some other design drop down into the edges. That's a cotton and steel. That's kind of cool. And what this one is from Kona Bay, which I've not seen a Kona Bay salvage for a long time. The company went out of business or closed their business many years ago, and I used to do some work with them way back in the day. I used to make samples, so I loved getting that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now Paula in California sent me, let's take a look. We'll take a look down here. She sent me something fun. Look! Pink flamingos. Look at all of this. How cute is this? Oh, it's a panel. It's like a big panel of pink flamingos. All kinds of, oh, how sweet is that? Look, with her pearls and her hat. Look how cute all that is. Whoops, I gotta get it over here, sorry. There we go. And then there was a few other pieces in here. Have some leaves, and there's look, some companion fabrics in pink and black, and a salvage of my own fabric. One of the ones I did for P&B many years ago called Nikki. And the last one I have here is from Lori in Iowa. So she sent me some things from her town. So isn't that the coolest card? It's a postcard, but I just think that's neat. I love the size of it. And then it's a tulip. Their big thing is tulips. So she sent me a flyer about their tulip festival. So if you are near Pella, Iowa, you want to be sure that in May, which is like over the Mother's Day, just before Mother's Day weekend, next week, you can go to the tulip festival. And some tulip napkins and gorgeous yummy chocolates. Look at the windmill. See, oh, there you go. See the windmill chocolate? Yep, one of my my brother's first wife was Dutch, and so I got to hear a lot of Dutch for a while. And then she sent me a clapper. This is amazing. She makes these. This is her company. So I will link you below in the description box to the prairiepointpella.com. Look at that. Isn't that wonderful? They are nice and solid. I'm going to enjoy trying that out. I have not used the clapper a lot, but I'm very interested in what they can do. And I messed around with one, but it's been a while and I haven't really done it in a long time. So I am definitely going to play with the clapper. And it's used to press your seams. It was used a lot for tailoring, because if you think of a wool coat where you have a point on the coat, and you imagine trying to turn all that where you have thick wool, they need things that, and also you don't want to put the hot iron right on that. So you need weight and you need to press with something warm. And so the clappers helped keep all of that and get it flat. So I need to read up a little bit more on them to understand them, the concepts a bit more, but that would be for your bulky seams or somewhere where you want to kind of push down, get a little bit more pressure. Okay, I've got the Sew Sampler box I want to show you too. I haven't looked in it, so I don't know what month this one is even. Does it say? Here's the flyer in the front. It's got a sea theme. Ocean, splash, bubbles, octopus. I love that they do these special graphics. These are subscription box from the Fat Quarter shop. The boxes are generally fabulous to save and use. And then on the back, you always get a coupon. So there's a coupon for a couple of notions with this particular box. Okay, what do we have in here? There's always fabric. I would say always, yeah, almost always. I can't remember a box that didn't have fabric. So what did we get this time? Oh, we got my friend Stacy's new fabric, the sea fabric. I gotta get this open. Doesn't, what is it called? I forget what it's called. The Sea and Me. Look at this. The coral, look at the coral shade in there. Oh, let me get that. Oh, this has got all kinds of sea things, and I've been eyeing this, and I think I'm going to have to order a bunch of it because there's some cute things. So this is so cool to have some of it in person first. Yes, it's in my shopping cart, so you know how that happens. And what else do we have? Oh, there's a hand sanitizer with quilty stuff. That's cool. Oh, it looks like it sprays. Whoops. Sorry, didn't mean to throw it at you. It looks like you push it down and there's a little hole there to spray. And what else do we have? Oh, cool. The snail trail, new foundation papers from the Fat Quarter Shop. These are fantastic. This one, the snail trail block is so good on foundation. I'm sure you can do them without foundation, but they really do turn out better this way. What else is in here? Happy Matte self-cleaning silicone brush. Okay, cool. So there's the brush. It's got sort of, you know, I didn't take it out then. Can I get it out easily? Let's see. Oh yeah, I can. All right. So this is going to be, it's got like a rubbery thing to brush on your mat and clean it. Okay, we can use that. There's a little hand cream called Coconut Dreams, also with quilty stuff on it. Oh, so cute, so cute. And what's the last one? I may have to look it up. Okay, what is this? They send you a little booklet, so I will just have to see in the booklet what it tells me that is. Oh, it's part of the set. It's like a set of these things, all three of these. It's a beauty set. Let's see. I don't know still what it is. Oh, it's lip balm. Okay. I had to read. So this is lip balm. So cute. Such a cute little set. And then there's a pattern. So this is the exclusive pattern for the snail trail that we can use this fabric. I definitely have to get more of this fabric. Definitely. Look how cute. Look at this border fabric with the whales and stuff. Yeah. Yep. What size is this? 30 by 30. That is a nice size for just a little wall hanging. Okay. And then they always do a, every year when the box, this season of the box is completing, I think. And so it came with the layout for the mystery blocks that they've been sending all along. And I did see an announcement for the next series, the So Sampler year, that my friend Joanna Figueroa is the one that designed the pattern that goes in it. So you can subscribe to these. Last I heard, there was still some openings, and then what happens, you get on a wait list if there's no opening, because it will come every month until you cancel your subscription. So it's one of those kinds, but they're so worth it. And you always get a coupon, so that just makes it even better. So fun. I can't wait to try these. So cool. And the Happy Mat. This guy. Clean my mat off. All right, my friend, you are going to subscribe because somebody will receive these. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's free. All you have to do is click it, and somebody at 85,000 subscribers will get two somebodies, one this and one this. Very, very, very excited about this happening. So please share with your friends. If you have quilt groups that you're in, let them know that I have a YouTube channel, that you enjoy it. So hopefully maybe they'll come and hang out with us as well. So I love you. Mwah. Thank you for being here in the Sloan Zone. I will see you online.